Hello and welcome everybody to the spoiler race today in the lower bracket. We will see Skele versus Specks. So I just take a look on the spoiler log and it looks a little bit like a chat seed. We got bombers on Maya and Turtle Rock. Both dungeons are required. We got Green Pendant in Desert. And maybe we'll see Half Magic because it's on Armors. And I'm also hoping to see some divergence in the routing. So, less than 30 seconds to go until the race starts. And we know each runner can watch the opponent's stream, can also watch the restream or restream chat. So it's the runner's decision. And let's see what happened. We will start now. And here are the first diversions. I think Skele will go to the castle. Because we got some stuff in the castle, mirror on the uncle, hammer in the cell, and ocarina in back of escape. Here is the mirror. Just forgot to look what is in Kakariko. Oh yeah, we need bombs for Kakariko. Well, there is bombers and moonbell. Also, the runners knows about triple prizes. Here is Moonpearl. And here are the first gloves on Specks side. I think Speck will now also go to Hyrule Castle. No. Looks like Floodgate. No. Sorry, not Floodgate, Minimoldo. For a good reason, there are flippers and boots. Skele got some problems here. And now Specks is going to back of escape. For Ocarina. Now Skele is going to the south for mini Moldom. Yes, makes sense. And yeah, mini Moldom with all of the footwear we need. And now Specks is going to Hyrule Castle. So what is Skele doing? I think he will go to Hobo for the Ice Rod. Yeah, this looks like Hobo. And now I think Skele will go to Kakariko. And fun fact, one boat is in pot, the second is in GT. Just talking about because I saw the arrows. Just wondered why Skele isn't using Ocarina, but he need to collect it. And now each runner on the other's footsteps. Oh yeah, mids are in K45. So more divergence. Skele is buying some bombs. First source is a C-shape house, okay. Specks on the way to Master Sword. On the other side, Skele needs to activate the flute. Both runners on a mountain makes sense. We got the lamp and paradox. But this looks like Spec is opening up TR? No, no magic. Okay, Specks is on the way to sword number 3. And now we will see paradox. Now Skele also with sword number 3. Here is the lamp. Skele ignores the green goo. Okay. Okay. At the first time I was reading a spoiler log, I was sure it's a chat seed, but now it makes sense. It's a Agar seed. Hookshot is on Lumberjack. And we get more divergence. Specks is on the way to Agony 1. On the other side, Skele is going to pot. I think Skele will play the Eastern pot combo. The funny thing is, pot is basically bow locked, but we will find here the bow. The question is, how many blue balls we will see? And I think Specks will also play pot Isan after doing Agony 1. It would make sense. Yeah, he will. And he will also collect the powder here. And after around about 17 minutes. Okay, 17 minutes and 1-2 seconds. Skele is collecting his first crystal. On the other side we see Specks with the hookshot. Now Specks also on the way to pot Isan. But we know Skele need to play AG1 for hookshot. Here is also Maria. And we will get half hatching after killing armors. After 90 minutes 30 seconds, crystal number 2 for Skele. The question is, what will he do? Will he play ice or will he go to Agony? No, he's going for tape. Makes sense as a safety item. I mean, it's on the way. And now Skele is going to Agony. On the other side, we see Specks with Pot. And I think we'll see after Pot East on Swamp on Spec side. Reason is the Fire Rod. Fire Rod is in the waterfall room in Swamp. So this is the reason why that's our enough reasons for Skele to play now Agony 1 to get Hookshot, to play Swamp for Fire Rod to go into Ice maybe. And after 22 minutes, Specks also defeated Helmer for the first crystal. Okay, no spin speed here for Skele. Did anybody count blue balls on Aegir? I forgot it. And I think, to be honest, Specks will go after Eastern to Swamp. Now Specks for crystal number 2. Both runner collected escapes in Saha's hut. I mean, it makes sense. You are in the eastern area, so Yeah, Skele skip powder. And now, after some diversions, both runners are back to the same route. And we got armor upgrade in the slot gate chest. Did Specks forgot about Hobo? I mean, another possibility, you make Hobo for ice. I'm just thinking loud, but it's another possibility. Hobo into ice. He'd look about the small key. Ice into Hobo or the Hobo into ice. Would also make sense for me. Here is Fire Rod. And crystal number 3 for Specks. He's in the crystal lead, but not for long. So this looks like Skele woods on Specks sides. And I think we forgot to track the fire up on Specks side. Now more diversions. Specks is in Skele woods, Skele is now in ice. Crystal number 4 for Specks. So what will he do now? It looks like ice into hobo. Nice code still. And here is crystal number 4. And of course, Calwood is done on Spec side. Okay, now Skele is going to Scalewoods. Crystal number 5 for Specks, he is done with ice. And now he's going to hobo. Skele is 8 seconds, not Skele. Specks is 8 seconds ahead, but to be honest, it's an execution race now. I think a heart or two more would be good. The difference, there is no difference. How big is the gap? Second, two. And both with the same route in TR. Specks with the advantage. He collected a powder. Skele don't have this. Or don't have it. There's something in Mimic Cave. Reason was a small key in the big chest. And of course the last small key is Laser Bridge. Oh no. Okay, Skele didn't collect the magic refill. The gap between Specks and Skele growed because Skele got some problems in TR. Skele remembers. The question is who will have the better execution on Ganon. Yes. Sorry, I forgot about the climb. Down to 5 seconds, if I'm right. What a race! Another lead change. What is happening here? What is happening here? What the fuck? Yes. Dulhava always deserves a clip. Oh yeah, please don't forget Ganon loves sport. I'm just speechless, to be honest. GG to both. GG's to both. What a race. What a race at the final. With a race time difference of 4 seconds. GG. Specks?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Yeah, now I'm hearing you. GG.
Thanks to the GGs. GGs to Skele.
What a race. And here he is. GG also to you, Skele.
Yo, GG's.
GG Skele.
What a race. What a race.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Skele. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is like probably the most nervous I've been playing this game maybe ever, or at least since as long as I can remember. There's so much extra stress when you know it's close. And I knew it was close.
I knew we were pretty much neck and neck the whole game. I knew, like, when it comes to, I'll say a lot of the, I'd say your execution's a little bit better than mine overall, in terms of, like, I think you're overall a little more consistent than me. Not crazily, but a little bit. And so I knew that going in, I'm like, I wanted a little bit of a buffer lead going into the end, and then I realized, like, it's even. It's been even for a while. Like, that's not where I want to be versus Skele. I wanted at least, I don't know, at least like 10, 15 seconds of buffer. And then on the climb, I had to hover Moldum 2 to shave off time. And then I knew going in again, and I'm like, I think I'm a couple seconds ahead. But I'm like, if I miss a single spin, and I ended up missing 2 spins on 4th base, which I think is, I want to see what might have cost me, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so you hovered too. I didn't see whether you did or not at the time.
Oh, you hovered as well?
Yeah, I did
Oh,
too,
we both
because I
did
thought
it.
that would be the difference, because I thought I was like
Guys.
about like 5 seconds behind, and I thought if I hover and you don't, then I take the lead.
I thought I was 5 or 10 seconds behind, so I thought I had to do it.
Oh, really? Maybe I was looking at the wrong screen. I'm not sure.
Man!
It was a dual hover on the restream.
Oh, nice.
Who was ahead going into the Ganon fight?
I think, Specks, you were a second or 2 high.
Okay, that's what I thought.
A second or 2 at entering Ganon for you, but at the end, Skele did it.
Yeah, sounds like he had the better 4th base Ganon, which makes sense. I missed 1 spin, and I'm like, I can probably survive missing 1 spin, and then I missed a 2nd spin, and then I'm like, Skele is not missing 2 spins. That's GG's. And so,
Yeah,
I'm
I almost
not
did.
surprised to hear that.
I almost did. The one I missed was like impossible with how I was set up. Like I didn't even try it because it was so bad.
One at the top right? Early
Yeah.
on? Yeah, I think for like the 5th or 6th hit, I was in the same, but I'm like, I tried for the slash, but there was like no way I was making it up for the spin. And I'm also glad we both couldn't do Dark Aga. I looked at this and I'm like, well, if Skele can do Dark Aga, GG's.
Yeah, that was really interesting that was even like on the table. Like I've never done it before, and I definitely like even if I knew it, I'm not even sure like how fast I'd be able to do it. You know, it would be like so scary and risky. But yeah, I mean, it meant like a whole extra mountain trip, right? So
And you never needed to go up mountain because you could just get the tempo off out of pod if you didn't do the floating island one, which was my original plan, until I realized I couldn't get the Firewad and Swamp without the hook shot from Aga. So I was like, oh wait, I guess I'm not doing Dark Aga, I'm just getting the lamp. So I'm glad we both did it, so we had an even race. Otherwise, if someone had done Dark Aga well, you know, they would have blown this open. I imagine if you do fast one, you save time here.
yeah, I think you're right. I'm curious how you did the opening. I wasn't watching at all until we were both like in TR, but like I went to Zelda Cell like immediately, and it was kind of a mess.
How'd you get bombs and stuff for that?
I did a tier 3 pull, and then because there was the key was in map chest, you only needed 2 bombs to actually get to Zelda Cell. But then I had a problem killing the guy with the pot because the green guard was getting in my way, and I had to reset the room, and it was kind of a mess.
You need 3 bombs?
No, you can skip. So you kill the first guy, and you get that key, and then you also get the key from the chest. Then when you get to the green guard, you just walk past him because that's where the locked door is. So you can just leave.
Oh yeah, you just skip that room. I didn't even think about that. You're right. You only need 2 bombs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So then I had one for Mini Moldorm after that, which I rushed immediately so I could have boots as fast as possible, and then got some more bombs there. But I was a little bit stupid later and wasted a few extra bombs and had to buy some anyway. Like my whole plan was I wanted to not have to buy bombs, but then I did it in Village of Outcasts anyway, because you also need them for like the floating island sword and stuff, and they weren't very easy to come by.
Nope, they weren't. I spent like 3 minutes. I felt like 3 or 4 minutes just trying to figure out how to get bombs. And I saw the tier 2 or 3 tree pull, and I'm like, maybe I do that, but I'm like, that's so garbage. And then I'm like, I don't want to go to CAC without the, right away. But I'm like, because it's like an extra double dip. But I ended up just going to CAC. I grabbed the tavern money, bought bombs, and then just immediately went to CAC well, and then did Molder Cave with the bombs, and then I went into Escape with the mirror and the boots.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. I didn't see there's money in the tavern, so that works out better. I was thinking maybe my other plan would have been Cackwell, get the money there, and then buy bombs. With tavern first would definitely be faster, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna get the money out of Cackwell, but then I'm like, wait a minute, I need the money to buy bombs for the glove in Cackwell. Then I have to double dip Cackwell, and then I saw Tavern had money, and I'm like, okay, I'll go for that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you'd have to double dip Cackwell. That would be terrible.
Yeah, which is what I almost did that. So that's how I did it. Yeah, both still feel a little cursed because it felt like a CAC trip I maybe could have done better, but then I had boots for Escape, and I didn't have to do a hammer Moldorm, which is cursed sometimes on low percent.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary.
But I'm really glad, Skele, I finally got to I'm glad I got to race you in the setting. Disappointed I choked right at the end, but I know my fourth phase could be a little bit tighter, and a couple spots that could be a little bit tighter, so I'm really happy with the way I ended up in this tournament, especially how my first race went poorly. I've gotten pretty fortunate my last few. I'm happy to go out like this, and, I got a lot of things to work on to get better for next year's. And yeah, I'm happy to see you moving on, Skele. I'm glad we got a really close race that I'm hoping was fun for the viewers.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping for, more good races against you in the future sometime.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah, talking about the race at the end, it was really intense.
Yeah, it's funny because...
when you both entered a GT, it was intense. Who will be faster at the climb and who will defeat Silverless Ganon better? So the last decision was Ganon at the end.
It's funny because the last spoiler race I played was on ladder yesterday, and I lost to Magno by 8 seconds. So today I won by 4 seconds. So I've just had like a lot of really, really close races lately, and it's stressing me out. But it's also super fun. I'm really glad it was a good race.
Yeah, you live for the close races and spoiler. Like, you hate them in the moment, but at the same time, also kind of what you want out of spoiler. Like, it's like you hate spoiler. You hate how stressed out you makes you, but you kind of love, I'll say that exhilaration you get that you don't get in other modes. So like when you get to know where your opponent is, you know it's just execution, you know exactly where you're at versus them, and when it's close, like that's a feeling you can't get in other types of rando racing.
Yeah, it's such a different experience too when it's such a close race like that versus like sometimes you get spoiler races where one person just like takes a boss death early and then it's kind of it feels like you're just like going through the motions. So having it be close like all the way through is super fun and exciting.
Agreed. Yeah. Again, GG Skele. I'm looking forward to watching you and JMO. That's gonna be a really good one. And yeah, thanks so much for the restream, comms, tracking, and thanks again for the race, Skele.
Yeah, GG's to you as well, and good luck in all of your other tournament endeavors.
Thanks. Same to you.
One last question: did one of you watch the opponent's stream?
Only when I got to TR, because I assumed we were probably doing dungeons in different orders anyway, and it would be hard to tell how close it was. But like on the way to TR, that's when you have to converge. So that's when I started watching.
I started watching right when I beat Eastern, because I beat Pod Eastern, and then which I did after Aga, which I know was a secret different order we did. Skele, you did Aga after Eastern Pod. I saw that because you were basically going to Lumberjack when I was leaving Eastern. So I saw that and I saw, okay, we did basically the same route with some slight different ordering, and I saw I was like probably 15 seconds ahead or something. It looked like 10 seconds ahead. So I was looking for quite a while. So I was stressed for a long time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I think that's all. GG to you both guys. Skele, I wish you good luck for the next rounds.
Thank you.
And also a big thank you to Genderby to tracking this. And also a big thank you to the audience. So, that's all for today. Wish you now a nice evening or night. And we see us next time. Bye.